Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 14 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, series 14. We have another 30 exclusive sketches and this one is by Stacy. I think it's Tawari. I apologize if that is not correct. And it is a fun big tag. The sketch is laid out to where they go from top to bottom. I'm actually going to turn the sketch because my pictures are horizontal. And so I'm going to turn them and use my Obed Marshall collections. I have three. I have the Buenos Dias, the Especial, and the Fantastico collections. They all work really well together for the most part. And so I've pulled some pinky, orangey colors out to document these pictures. And I am hoping to use up some stash. I've got some stickers pulled out already and some embellishments I'm hoping to use up. So I have my papers, I have my embellishments, I have my 3 pictures and this really cool sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I did not bring out my black background paper because I wasn't sure what I wanted to put this on. I thought I might start with white, but because of the star paper being this light, almost like a dirty white, not really white, it's kind of like almost eggshell or something. So I didn't really want to put it on white. Plus I felt like if I did, I was going to have to ink around it or distress it. I just want to do that. So I decided I would bring out the black and I would put it on there. And I am glad because I really like the way this turns out. And I think it helps that pink and orange kind of pop a lot better. So I took the green or the pink and orange stripe paper that I've made one of my tags out of and the star paper, and I cut a 1/2-inch strip. And then I had a piece of pink scrap paper left from one of the Buenos Dias papers in the paper pad, and so I cut all 3 of those into a 1/2-inch strip. And then and there's 3 of them on the sketch, so I went ahead and did 3. And I want to make sure the pink is the one on the inside so that the 2 that are the same as the tags aren't like right next to the tags. And so I do put the pink down first and push it in a little bit so it's not a full 1.5 on either side. I wanted it to be closer to like an inch and 1.25 taking up that space, because then I could make my tags 9 inches and still give myself like this 1/2-inch space to where I could put them in the middle. And then I cut mats from the star paper for both those orange and pink papers. And then I took that squiggly orange paper and made the mat for that 3rd picture. And that way I'm bringing in all of those papers that I'm using the tags for in different ways, not just the big tags. And like I said, they are 9 inches. I believe I did 9 by 3 3/4 so that I could do a 3.5-inch border for matting my picture and still be able to see that behind the picture, as well as get that full, the full tag. Like I didn't want it to be the same width, or I guess height really, of the tag, so that you could see that full orange coming all the way around. So after I get those down, I've tucked my scissors in because I wanted to put this little tag that says "Let's Celebrate." It is a different shade of orange. It kind of matches the orange that's in the star, but not completely. And I'm okay with that. Like I said before, these 3 collections cooperate pretty well together. The orange and pink is a little more pastel in Buenos Dias than it is in, I think it's maybe the Especial that has a little bit of a darker, richer color. Like it's got that darker teal. But that tag that says "Let's Celebrate" is from the Buenos Dias collection. I can't always remember which collection they're from because I've put them all together. But that one I do know for sure is from the Buenos Dias collection. So I get that tucked in there to where you can see all what it says, the "Let's Celebrate." And since this is New Year's, I thought that was a pretty fitting title for this layout, I am going to put a ton of wordy bits on here. There is a lot of embellishments left in this collection that have Spanish phrases or words on them. And I always, before I get started, I always try and remember to go in and verify what I'm putting on here makes sense for my layout. Because I don't want something to say something about friends or family. I don't know. I just don't want it to be, like going out for coffee, and we're not. So, because there are a couple that say something about, meeting for coffee or something in Spanish, but I think one of these says something about your favorite place, and the other one says something about how sweet. And then there's one that says something about family, and one that says something about being unique. So I did look at all of them before I selected them to go on my layout. So I am putting wordy bits, like I said, on all 3 tags. And I love the way that looks, and I love the fact that I'm getting them used up. I still have a lot of this collection, or these collections, but it's okay. I still have lots of things to document from my time working in a Spanish immersion school, and I still hang out with those people that I adore, and so, that's fine. So I add a bunch of the embellishments, like the TV, because that's what we were doing. We were watching the ball drop on the TV. I put an alarm clock on all of them since it is, New Year's. And so I thought that was pretty fitting and appropriate. And then where there's a tag hole, where there should be a tag hole, I just used one of the embellishments from the enamel dots and added like a little space where the tag would be, or the tag hole would be. And then I covered the tag hole on that Let's Celebrate. And then tucked some stars in to finish off like some clustering, and put a little tag down here and wrote on here New Year's Eve 2023. And that is it. I really do love the way this turned out. I got to use up a lot of things, some more papers from the collection, and documented another fabulous memory. So I hope you will go check out all the people who are hopping along on the playlist. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like this video or my layout or both. And I hope you'll come and see me again really soon. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.